Going on, everybody? So sorry for being so late. Today I want to take a look at the new uh objectives here. The new I was gonna call them solo objectives, but all of these objectives, of course, they're solo. That's what they are. These aren't alliance war objectives. They aren't I mean, I guess technically there's the weekly ones. Anyway, the point is there's some new Women's Day objectives here that concludes with this amazing profile pic that, hold on, there is a larger image of available on Twitter. And this was actually made by frickin' Cat Murdoch. She got her art in the game, which, I mean, about time, because damn, dude, her art is awesome. But as a longtime Medusa fan and a short time Medusa fake fan, because last time I played Medusa I failed miserably with her, because I need a higher star version, you guys. I just need a higher star version. But yeah, this is pretty incredible. Also, I see Clarissa in here, and wait a minute, Clarissa. Well, actually, hold on. Clarissa, before I get to you, we have just one little thing to take care of quickly here, because they were so quick, and I will be so quick in return. Slap! Eliza, thank you very much, dude. Appreciate you saying I'm back for a quick slap, dude. And you got it, man. The slap is yours. Thank you very much. Appreciate you as always, Eliza. Thank you very much. Okay, now, let's see here. So, I want to go through all the different names here, because everyone deserves their shout out. And I'm sorry to say that I don't recognize all of the names here. Allison Edits. It's a cool name. I'm assuming that's a channel name. Don't know if that's YouTube or TikTok or what. Sorry to say I'm not familiar, but check it out. Leona Yoru on this one with the Werewolf by Night. That's pretty cool. That'll be some unowned. This will actually be a first time for me. I was about to say that's some Mystic ISO, so that's cool, but no, this is actually going to be a first time pull. Even better. Then we have... I don't know. How do you pronounce? Is it Pikesai Beal? How do you say this? Is anyone familiar with this person? I can't say that I've ever heard. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's pronounced Pixie Bell. It's probably Pixie Bell, but I can't say that I've ever heard. I mean, Clarissa, you're in the game. This is you. Belle of the Brawl. Whoa. That's actually a really cool title. Wait. What were the other titles? Dared Diva. Wait. Yeah, okay. Dared Diva. Beautiful and the Beast. Ah, I see. That's why the wolf, huh? Belle of the Brawl. Great Hair Day. This one is cats, of course, with the Medusa. Then we've got Space Sisters. First off, I love the selection of Sorcerer Supreme. It's contributed by Kapow. Then we've got Salty. Just Salty, really? I feel like a lot of people are going to use this title. I remember when they added the Salty in World of Warcraft. It was in like... Well, I've only played the first I was going to say first 3 expansions, but that's really just 2 expansions of Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King. And I think it was a fishing title. If I'm not mistaken, you had to like do something with fishing. I don't think I ever got it because fishing in that game kind of boring. I did it a little bit, but you know. Anyway, it was always a cool title. And then we've got Beyond Goddess tier. Oh my goodness. The Beyond Goddess tier from Padme there. And then Regina Sanguinus? Am I saying that right? I think that's how you say that. By Royal. Shout out to everyone included here. Okay, yeah, this is really cool. So hold on, what do you get? Is there other stuff? Let's see. Because the first part here is the profile pic. What's that? What's this? Wound of Power Selector. Ooh, okay, I see. Oh, wait, what? No way! Oh, no. Oh, this is actually going to be a tough choice for me. Dude, I was like, Werewolf is there, and I really want Werewolf. And I'm probably going to take Werewolf. But, like, I didn't know that, yeah, there's going to be another champ for me to choose from. You get a 6-star Photon or Wolf? Yeah. And the question is, who do I actually take? Interesting. I did not realize that was the rewards here. And then this BBL Alpha. Okay. Well, cool. I don't know that I'm gonna do all of these tonight, but I kind of want to check them out and see what's what. Probably give a few of them a go. These ones are typically not made to be as difficult as some of the. Wait a minute, though. Act 5, Chapter 4, Quest 6. Using only the following 4-star champs. Act 4, Chapter 3. History in the micro round. So Chapter 3, Quest 3. Chapter 3, Quest 3 has... Oh, there's back issues. Act 3, Chapter 2. Defeat Mole Man in any mode. Okay. Defeat Mangog in any mode. And defeat Spider-Man Classic with bleed damage, dealing the final blow in any mode. Dude, is it possible? Is it possible on a brand new account to get a 6-star version of one of these champs? Crazy. Oh, man. What's the story behind Werewolf? I want him. I've never played him, actually. I don't know that I'll like him or not, but typically the more monstrous characters in this game, that's kind of the ones I like to go for. With Eye-Bomb and King Groot and Man-Thing, Sasquatch. If you're a weird creature that happens to be also kind of large, that's what I'm into. So, yeah. There's a chance that I'm gonna like this guy just because of that, and Mystic is my favorite class too. So, dang, man, right now is the worst time for a new account challenge. So I can already tell you guys there's 22 days on it. I can already tell you guys it wouldn't be possible for me to do, but like, damn. I need to get myself in a spot where I could do a freaking new account challenge already, man. I'm tired of it. I really want to do one. There's so much damn fun. If Photon is in the Cav Nexus, open all those first. Ooh, yeah. God, this is such a long list. She's probably in there. I don't want to look. All right, let's go through here though. So, what do I want to do first? Which one would be easiest? Wait, this top one here, 4-star champions, Ronan Taskmaster, Crossbones, Hawkeye, and Magneto House of X. I mean, that's the Ultron boss, and that Magneto would probably do pretty well. I like using Magneto as well. My 4-star, is my 4-star leveled up? Well, I don't want to start with that one. Let's start with the one that'll be a little bit faster, perhaps. Complete Act 4, Chapter 3, Quest 6. Stand resolute using only 2-star Guillotine. Alright, let's try that one first. My 2-star Guillotine, I believe, is leveled up. Whoops, should have hit pick 1. 4, 3, 6. And I didn't put recoils on yet, so that's good. Let's get rid of all these guys. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Let's do it. 2-star Guillotine was brutal. Was it? I've done this one. Well, I've not done this exact fight, but I fought this Venom so many times. He's so much weaker than he used to be. This fight used to be over 100k. Pretty sure, at least. When they condensed the paths, he used to have a lot more links. Yeah, he's only got 3 links to go into him at this point. I'm not saying I'm about to come in here in one shot and it's going to be super easy or anything. All I'm saying is this could have actually been way more difficult than it is now. J-Mania, yo, thank you for the loony. Saying BG, thank you for clicking on this. I had no idea there was a selector and I was not going to do the challenge, but now I see the wolf. Now I have to. Dude, J-Mania, man. Let's get it done together, buddy. Let's get it done. I honestly didn't know there was a selector there either, and I was like, I don't know how many I'm going to do of these, but it's fun to at least take a look at, and this way I'll be familiar with them when people ask about them. Because otherwise I was just about to play Battlegrounds, but like, no, actually I legit want to go through these now, because yeah, I need one of those 6 stars. I don't even know which one I want. Probably the wolf though. All right, anyway, so this guy, he doesn't have anything too crazy going on. It's just a very big Venom when you could only use a very small Guillotine. Oh! Dude, the delay on is heavy. Because I dashed out of it, but I forgot in earlier content the AI is not quite as fast. And I'm so used to dashing out and then right back in that little, like, the pause that Venom did, it was perfectly timed. This bastard. Okay. Do it again. What's the grand prize? I mean, honestly, the grand prize is this profile picture, but in terms of like playable, like things that will give you power, it is a 6-star selector with some okay champs. Better than okay, really. Should I be popping special 1s here? Or special 3s even? What's the special that you pop with the Guillotine? Because I don't need to pop a special 2. This guy has no regen. Alright. Let's see what the special 3 does. He's at 89% right now. He's at 89% still. You kidding me? Not even 1%? The hell's that? Okay. You know, I really thought it was gonna take off like 5% or something like that. Maybe 7%. It's a clean hit. The nice thing about these challenges is like using low star level champs. The salve mastery is actually OP. And probably back to a full yellow bar. No! Oh, that's not good, you guys. Dang. Heavy before specials? Does Guillotine have something like that? I don't even know her updated kit that well. Send me the champ loses 5% of the max health and inflicted with the bleed effect. Gain 1 soul charge. The first 10 soul charges are indefinite, and additional charges last 10 seconds each. Each soul charge grants a little bit of attack rating. Okay. At 10 plus charges, Guillotine becomes unshackled, enhancing her special attacks until she's back below 6 charges. Okay. Critical hits, 35% chance to inflict a bleed debuff. Oh, that's nice. Chance to increase by a flat plus 5% for each buff on the opponent. Does he gain 7 with his node? I think he goes 7 with his node, right? Alright, anyway. Still have to land a critical hit, though. So heavy attacks, or he's more than 7 with the note actually, right? Heavy attacks, 100% chance to inflict a 10-second bleed curse debuff. An opponent with a bleed curse suffers a bleed debuff, causing some damage. Shine they're stuck with a special icy. Okay. Guillotine is passively unblockable during the attack. Oh, when unshackled, I see. Final hit has 100% chance to inflict a pain link debuff lasting 10 seconds. While active, any non-physical damage taken by Guillotine is also inflicted on the opponent as physical damage. Unshackled, spend 10 souls to apply an additional pain link debuff when launching the attack. I don't even really want to do that, though. Anyway, special 2. Final hit has a 100% chance to inflict a spectral debuff for 10 seconds, reducing regeneration rate by 200%. Unshackled, spend 10 souls to pause the spectre for 10 seconds when it's first activated. That's pretty strong. Not for this fight, but in general, it's pretty strong. Special 3, 100% chance to inflict a degen debuff, causing a whole bunch of damage over 3 seconds. A very small amount of damage, I guess, over 3 seconds. Then consume all soul charges to increase the degen duration by +3 for each soul spent this way. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad, because if I have 15 souls, then you're essentially taking that number there and multiplying it by, well, by 16 in total. So would not be the worst fight to boost on either, I guess. It deals 2,000 damage. All right, anyway, let's reset this and let's go again. Yo, Lags, what's up, buddy? If you want to do damage, try to get in 2 or 3 quick heavies before dropping your special 2. I feel like it's going to be tough to get heavies in. I don't know that I really want to do that too much. I guess it's not that bad. Early on, you've got health to play with. So, why not, I suppose? I love this Venom, actually, man. He's annoying. Of course. All Venoms are. But like, I don't know. I've fought this Venom so many times. It's up there with, like, Realm of Legends for being just, one of those iconic fights in MCOC. We could drop this now. So he's at 87%, and he's probably going to stay at 87%. And I'll probably skip the animation every time hereafter, but, yep, not even 1%. That's crazy. And now he's taking some degen. Oh, come on, bud. Okay. I was actually just about to push him to a special, too, because backed up against the wall. Oof. Okay, not feeling great at the moment. Let's push him back. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Just gonna push him to special too. Nah, I should have blocked the first hit. The special 2, if you're not against the wall, it's not as bad, but like I was already up against the wall. I was just bad from the start. Alright, let's try again. Where's 2-star Deathless Guillotine? Yeah, I don't know. I kind of wish I had maxed out Salve at the moment, man. It'd be real nice to have that. As it stands, even just the 2 health every half second is nice. Imagine if that was 5. Can you guys freaking imagine? Dude, you're up against the wall. Do something. This guy is unbelievably passive. Okay, good. Yeah, deep wounds is another mastery that helps so much here. A lot of your damage actually does come from the bleeds. Because you gain so many buffs that you're essentially going to be like guaranteed to apply bleeds on crit at some point. Go ahead. Oh, dude. Okay. I'll probably go special 1. From here, actually, I don't want to do special 3 every time. I'm gonna be in some trouble here, you guys. Dude. The blocked hits are just too much for me right now. This is really bad. I felt like I had to go for the full dex. Blocking the first hit and dexing the rest is definitely the safe way, but I was already low enough that I had to. People were saying cancel heavy into special BG. Is it necessary to do that? It's just as long as he has that debuff on him. I don't have to cancel on heavy, right? Yeah, an opponent inflicted, or sorry, I went to go scratch my eye while reading that. All right, an opponent with a bleed curse suffers a bleed debuff, causing whatever damage over 5 seconds each time they're struck with a special attack. So yeah. I won't go the special 3 route. It's not doing enough damage. I'll go with the lower ones, but you don't gotta cancel into it. Unless I'm misunderstanding some other reason too. Means less openings you have to play for? I suppose. But the openings aren't really the problem. Come on, pal. Come on, pal. Nice. Alright, let's go for the heavy here. I'll cancel it just for you guys. Okay, he's throwing a special a little bit more. That's nice. Nice. Way to go, Venom. Not gonna cancel this one. Use it, bud. Oh no! I was going pretty well. All right. Let's try again. Maybe I should have started with an easier one. Dang, man. He plays on an iPad? No, I play on a phone. It's an iPhone 8 Plus. This feels like a Winter of Woe fight. A little bit, actually, yeah. The difference is you don't need a high-level champ. You just need this tiny little guillotine. Oh, he's being really aggressive right now. This is great, man. Sometimes you just gotta keep fighting until you get a good AI. I hope I didn't speak too soon. Nope, nice. Ah. I don't want to parry there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. He's backed me up all the way against the wall over here. Nice. I was about to just push him to a special 2 in a sec there, man. Beautiful. Venom, thank you. Thank you for being a friend, dude. The damage is actually getting kind of alright. With all the bleeds, because of all of his buffs. Hopefully I don't slip a dex and just get obliterated in 1 second. Thank you, man. Oh, where are the crits at? No. Okay. No! Unbelievable, dude. It's a long fight. That was 87 hits, 2 minutes 22 seconds, and he was halfway dead. Kind of makes me want to put recoils on. Kind of makes me want to put recoils and go special 3. Objectives, huh? Those sound kind of neat. Royal, yeah. I wonder who had a hand in making these. This is the hardest one. The others are much easier. This is the hardest one, you think? Any boos? I'm thinking about it. Let me try. Honestly, I want to try like maybe 1 or 2 more times, and then I do want to move on and just go knock out some of the other challenges. I don't want to get too caught up on this one. I can always come back to this one. Right now, I don't really have much in the way of revives. Because the thing is about this, you don't have to one-shot the fight. And I have no problems popping a revive to get through this challenge or any other challenge. I ain't trying to do this item list at the moment. But I'm still completely dry from all the other stuff that I've been doing recently. Which I guess was just Necropolis, really, for the most part, but yeah. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Dang, I was kind of hoping if I threw it after the first hit there that he would not or that I would not go to special 3. Is it better just to do special 1? Or is that no good? Special 2 gives you so many more hits. Come on, pal. Be a friend. That's not very friendly! You know what? I'm gonna push the special 2. Okay. This is my first time actually blocking the first couple hits just to gauge the damage on it. It's not great. It is a sizable amount of damage, but you know. Ooh, I didn't think I was gonna go to a special 3 there. Did a buff of his expire? Another one. No! That blocked hit, dude. I think this run is over, you guys. He's gonna be at a special too. I went for the full dex because I needed it. His special too, I can full dex it if he's right in my face with any champ. But when he's far away, I feel like I can rarely get it unless I'm using an XL champ. If I'm using an XL champion, then it's not bad to full dex when he's far away, but I just get creamed when not playing an XL. All right, let's try a different challenge. We'll come back to that one later. All right, next on the list is Mystery in the Micro Realms. Chapter 3, Quest 3, Bug Brawl. Classic difficulty using only 2-star Wasp. Chapter 3, Quest 3. I might have to unlock that. Yep. Don't got that one unlocked. That's mine. Clarissa. We might be skipping you. No, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna blast through a single clear. And I'm just gonna put these two on the team. And I'm just gonna auto fight a little bit here. And let's get that unlocked. Can't cost that much energy. Let's do that. Why am I not shocked by that? I'm not skipping it, Clarissa. Okay, be crazy with the 49 months saying keep on keeping on, BG. Be crazy, dude. Thank you very much, as always, for the long-term support. If you could send your best wishes to Stella, my Australian shepherd, that'd be great. Stella! Best wishes to you. There you go. Dude, be crazy. Thank you so much, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to Stella. Thank you to the both of you. Be crazy, be Stella. Is that how that works? I don't know if that's how initials work, but or be crazy Stella. There it is. Dude, thank you once again, though, man. You've not seen that movie, BG? I don't think I have. I know it's a movie reference, though, right? Hold on. What is the movie? Wait, is it just Stella? I just typed in Stella movie. And it's a 1990 movie named Stella, but that's not it, is it? What's the actor? What's the name of the actor that even says that? Because I only like vaguely can like vaguely hear it in my head. A Streetcar Named Banana. There's no way that's the name of the movie. The Room. Marlon Brando. Okay. Yeah. That I can see that. I can't believe BG made a Streetcar Named Desire reference. Is that the name of the movie? All right, hold on. Peeing right now. Oh, thanks for sharing with the rest of the class. A Streetcar Named Desire. This is 1951? No way, dude. That is so much older than I thought. Huh. Okay. I honestly didn't know Brando was born in the 20s. I'm just looking it up right now. Born in 1924. I'm pretty bad when it comes to ages of people and stuff like that. If I had to get, I was gonna guess the movie came out in like at the earliest somewhere in the 70s. If I had to guess when Brando was born, it was probably like the year that movie actually came out in the 50s or something. Speaking of the 90s, I was graduating high school in 1991 for you, BG. Whoa. That's a compliment. Wilson Fisk, I don't know if you think it's a compliment or not a compliment, but that's a major compliment. You know why? Well, actually, hold on. Now I have to look something up. Are you saying that because Brian Grant, as in me, of course, the NBA player, graduated in that time? What I was actually going to say, though, is that that's a major compliment because I was born in the late 80s. And if I graduated in 91, I'd be a frickin' genius. 91, the year punk broke? Really? 91 for punk? No way, dude. That wasn't earlier than that? Hold on. When did punk rock start? Yeah, 70s, okay. Rooted in 1950s rock and roll and 1960s garage rock, punk bands rejected the corporate nature of mainstream 1970s rock music. Yeah, it emerged in the mid-1970s. I was gonna say, I've seen bands. The first concert I ever went to was the Misfits. Why am I looking at this like I'm really looking for stuff on the map here? And the Misfits. Let's see. These are the Misfits, by the way. Whoops. Wait, why did that come up? Oh, I see. Hold on a sec. Okay, these are the Misfits, by the way. They look a lot like this now. But, anyway, what are these guys? Active from 1977. There you go. It's a little New Jersey band right there. Just a little New Jersey punk rock band called the Misfits. No big deal. If there's one back issue I want Kabam to bring back is Hotel MODOK. I kind of remember some MODOK related things. I made a video one time. I had like a little mini series going on this channel. It's called like Wannabe Dev or something like that. And I only posted like 1 or 2 videos. And they're probably pretty rough videos because they were a long time ago, and I knew at the time they weren't going to get a lot of views. It was more of like just discussion starter kind of things about like stuff I'd like to see in the game. And one of the things that I wanted to see in the game was I actually called it MODOK's Lab, MODOK's Laboratory, where yeah, it was kind of like the beat the boss thing that they had at Comic-Con, but MODOK, you know, cooked something up in his lab to make it real crazy, like different challenges. And it turns out we actually got MODOK's lab in the game, except it was extremely different than what I was describing. But when I saw the name hit the game, I was like, what? And then I remember putting a message out there to like one of the devs or something like that. Actually, I think it might have been Kabam Mike at the time, and he was like, he had to do a double take that was like the name, because I guess they, you know, I didn't expect them to see that video anyway, and it was like a few years prior to when MODOK's Lab came out, but they were like, whoa, use the same name. $6K in 25 days is still maybe just possible. Wait, what is that? They're doing more. Oh no, you can't get 6,000 units from that many battleships. 6,000 units in 25 days is still technically possible to grind out. I feel like I'm missing part of it, but yeah, 6,000 units for 7-star isn't worth it. I also agree with that. I don't think that's worth it, personally. Let's continue. Welcome to the channel. BG will 100% not buy a 7-star for units. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've bought crystals for units before. Is there... Hold on a sec, though. Is there a unit... Is there a 7-star crystal available for units right now? Is that why this is being discussed? Because I'm really lost. BG, did you hear about the psych meetup? What? The psych meetup? JKV. Please, go on. NoFX has the longest punk song, 18.5 minutes. The Decline. Dang. 18.5 minute punk song? That's pretty wild. I mean, so, you know, as a metal music enjoyer myself, and, you know, listening to, like, I've listened to a good bit of progressive metal in my day. 18.5 minutes is like, yeah, average. You know, now even then it's still pretty long, but like, there's plenty of songs that are that duration or longer. But for a punk song, dude, most punk songs are like 1 minute and 45 seconds to 4 minutes max. You know, it might reach 4 minutes, but that also might be under 2 minutes. Yes, with 7-star Bullseye, Kushala, Werewolf all inside. Okay. All right. I need to go look at this. BG, have you ever heard of Buckethead? I have heard of Buckethead, yeah. My first Necropolis path last night. Pulled Pig from my Titan, Venom the Duck. For you, of course. And Warlock. Got a 2 to 3 tech. So, using that on Warlock. Hey, Casey, congrats. It's really good. I'm good. Check it out. Alright, I'm gonna... Yeah, I definitely want to check this out. Just sold the Venom boss. It's possible. Just need aggressive AI. Threw all special runs right away from me. Nice. Awesome, man. All right, let me just keep going here for a minute, and then I'll definitely check out that crystal. But like, I wanna unlock all this. Did you what quest you're doing? So this is actually Clarissa's, aka Pixie Bell, in the channel here. She created a challenge for Women's Day, and this is back issues. What is it? Mystery in the Micro Realm. It is the second ever back issues that came out. But I still love the background for this map. So cool, so dreamy. And yeah, you got to do like the final quest with just a 2-star wasp or something like that. I'll read it again once I unlock it. Whoa! Is that Enzo with the 50 CHFs? Enzo, buddy. Pow. Holy moly. Good to see you as always, buddy. Let me read this message here. Stages of For Loki. 1. I want to be in For Loki. How do I fool B Manny to let me in? I am afraid of where this is going to end, Enzo. Because I hope you're not saying that you don't want to... That, like, this is the end of your journey in For Loki. Let me see. All right, so stages of For Loki. 1, I want to be in For Loki. How do I fool B Manny to let me in? 2, I used 10 potions in AQ. Is B Manny going to kick me? And 3, 45 seasons later, still in awe of B Manny. You know, I am too, buddy. And that's a much better ending. It's a much happier ending than I was fearing. B Manny's still the man. What can I say? Nothing more can be said. Shout out to B Manny. Enzo, good to see you, man. Good to see you. You know, a buddy of mine just got a bike, Enzo. And, I mean, you know, I like bikes. And for some reason, though, it reminded me of a couple things. It reminded me of one, the ride I took home, and I even like pulled up the video and just kind of like, just to get a refresher in my head of like, oh my god, dude, I used to do this every night, 1 a.m. in some odd streets in New Jersey for a few miles. I'm so lucky to be alive. But also too, it made me want to ride a bike out near you, buddy. You know what? Here, I'm real quick. I am gonna pull up the video, my own video, just to show some people what I'm talking about, and give a reminder to some others. Because man, still so grateful that this was the last ride, because you guys essentially gave me a new life here. Dude, I used to be in such better shape. This is me under a bridge in frickin' New Jersey, a little bit thinner in the face, you know. You can barely see my face. I'm not gonna unmute it. But anyway, under a frickin' bridge, and you know, it's not even that dark right here. It looks a little bit dark, you know, but you got like the lights of the bridge itself kind of lighting things up. And then, like, I skipped ahead a little bit, and I'm just like, oh yeah, this is what it was like. I could only see 3 feet in front of me, and I was just hoping not to hit a pothole, while also kind of keeping my head on a swivel, hoping nobody was going to jack me for my bike. Good times, man. Good times. I miss it so much. Alright, anyway. I miss it. Is that video on this channel? Deej, sure is. The title of it is, it's either One Last Ride or Last Ride Home. I think the thumbnail is One Last Ride. I think yeah. It's a long time ago. BJ, need your help. Belted Earth. What can I assist you with, my friend? I want to do the new objectives, but don't know if it's worth it for me. All the champs needed are rank 1, level 1, and haven't done the Ultron variant at all. So I'd have to do all of it. Ooh. Well, I haven't looked at all the challenges yet. All of the ones that I have looked at so far, they're not that costly in terms of what you need to invest. Even the first one I looked at, which would require ranking up some 4 stars, getting those catalysts, they're actually not even fairly, they're extremely cheap out of the Glory store these days. The ISO is actually going to be the hardest part for me to get, but you even get some of the ISO back from, you know, like duping the champs from the challenges. I think it's worth trying some of the ones that only require 2 stars first, because they're like a lower investment, and then maybe go from there. Hey, Brian Grant, I just got my first 2 6-star champions, and it was Cable and Anti-Venom. Any thoughts? Cable, huh? You know, rumor has it someone's going to make a video on Cable eventually. Sorry, just a throwback to a very old joke. Cable and Anti-Venom, huh? I would say this about those champs. They're not extreme game changers, but they have their uses. Cable is unfortunately kind of useless unless you also have an APOC. If you have Apocalypse, then Cable's actually a monster. And all you need to do is like parry heavy with Cable. Like, don't even bother doing other attacks. Just parry heavy. Parry heavy. Technically, you could heavy attack if the opportunity arises without needing to stun him. That's just the easiest way to get the opening usually. And yeah, the degen will be massive. And it's a combination of champs that I used for a very long time, APOC and Cable, and yeah, still still refer to sometimes. Anti-Venom. Anti-Venom's okay. You know, honestly, I would direct you to watching a video on Anti-Venom more than me explaining him, because I know some people like him. I've never really fallen in love. I never got the Anti-Venom bug in me to really enjoy playing that champ. He looks super cool. And if he's one of your first 6 stars, then he'll probably help you out a good bit. But yeah, check out a video on him. See how, see how you feel about the champ. That's what I would say. Your BMX bike is waiting for you here. Every village in CH has a pump track. Dude, you have a pump track? No way. Enzo. You know what is crazy? I love bikes so much. I've never gotten to ride a pump track before. We had them in New Jersey in different places, but I just never went to those places. And they look so fun. Like, if you guys don't know what a pump track is, it's essentially, I mean, just think of like any track that goes in a circle, you know, like a track and field running track, but not that big. And there's just like bumps for you to essentially to pump, exactly what the name of it implies. And you want to, like, you know, you kind of want to like adjust your weight on the bike to be able to like go around faster. Yeah, they always look so much fun. I would love that. All right, let me see here. Cody Jones, thank you for them 5 New Zealand bucks and awesome challenge. Shout out to Kabam and all the female content creators. And that black cat from Selector looks very nice. Does she need awakening? Ah, going for black cat, huh? From what I hear, doesn't strictly need to be awakened. But maybe you guys can comment on that. I don't think she needs it. I think it is a nice bonus. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that. I tested her out a while ago, but I am not really a black cat player. Because I don't have her. Let me see here. Starts the fight with 9 combo shield passive, which prevents her from losing combo when struck. These persist across fights. These combo shields fall off one at a time and last for 3 seconds after Black Cat is struck. These combo shields also begin to expire after she evades using this ability. When Black Cat would be struck while dashing, each combo shield effect on her has a chance to gain evade passive for 1 second. Yeah, so never mind. No, I could tell you already. She does not need this. It is nice to have, it seems, but you do not need to have her awakened. So that's cool. Like skateboard track? Yeah, people ride skateboards on pump tracks too. They are one of the same as far as I'm aware. I think some pump tracks are dirt, which those ones you probably wouldn't ride a skateboard around. But the ones that are, you know, pavement or whatever. Started watching Last Ride Home video for the first time. I had to pause it when Brian mentioned the website. Burst into a fit of giggles. Dude. Oh, man. When I watched it, I didn't... I was actually out and someone was talking about bikes. You know, because like I said, my friend just got a bike and then someone else was talking about bikes. I didn't watch it with any audio. I just like... I was like, oh man, I love bikes. I was like, oh man, you know, a long time ago I made this video and I just pulled it up just as like a quick refresher, visual refresher. I forgot that was, yeah, I'm sure I talked about that a lot because, well, that was still during the time when I wanted more than anything to make a frickin' website. Not because I wanted to have an awesome website. I mean, that was a nice side effect to it, but I just wanted to learn how to program. And, you know, for the longest time, I always thought of it as, like, one of my biggest failures. Because, like, I tried really hard. There's so many things in life where, like, if you don't really succeed at something, it's because you didn't really try, you know? I can honestly say I tried really hard with that, though. And, like, I had a website. It was there technically. It was just so terrible that I didn't want to push it live, you know? But I don't consider it a failure anymore. I consider it just... I mean, in terms of, like, helping other people, yeah, colossal failure. But... in terms of learning, I learned every lesson I needed to learn, at least from that experience. And the lesson I learned is that I don't want to program. I don't like it. It's not something that I was meant for. And there are the goal of creating a game can still be a goal without learning programming. You just have to be a little bit more creative in how I go about that. And that's it. Anyway, Clarissa, thank you very much for the buck and the winky face. Saying campground where he streamed outside kept scaring him that there was a bear behind him. That was you? Oh, I see. You said young BG. Hey, I was still 31, 30 at the time. Wasn't that young. Oh, man. It'd be awesome if you showed us what your website looked like. Well, so technically it was I do have pictures. There's one version of the site that was live, and if I remember how I put in a video. Let me see. I think it was in the Progression 2 video. But it looks so much different than this. I have to emphasize. Very few people have seen what it was looking like before I eventually was just like, man, I just can't do it. Oh my god, look at the game. This is before I used a face cam. This was the alliance I was in, SW156. Yeah, this was the really early version of it. And let me tell you guys something. Listen, before starting the YouTube channel, zero experience making videos, okay? And also zero experience making websites. I didn't even have a MySpace page, okay? So I've never messed with HTML or any of that stuff before. Nothing. None of the back end, nothing like that, okay? So not only did I have to learn programming, but I also had to learn how to make like art and design and stuff like that too, because I hadn't even made a thumbnail before in my life. And it took so long just to be able to get like this background image. This is straight out of the game. And what I did, I was playing as Jugs. I was like, what characters would look cool in the background? So I was just playing as Jugs, and I blocked a special from Iron Man, and I had to like manually cut around all the different things because I didn't even use Photoshop at the time. I couldn't afford Photoshop, where they have like, you know, it's not perfect, but you can like get rid of most of the stuff with like their magic tools and stuff like that. I was using GIMP, which I wonder how good it is now, but it's like a free version of it's like Photoshop, but it's, you know, free. And you can still do very powerful things with it, but I was learning how to use that and like manually cutting around and trying to make the graphics look as good as I could. Anyway, I'm just trying to say absolutely every single thing I did had to be first time doing it. And this home screen, it was influenced by... Hold on, because there's more to the site than that, but just real quick before we move off of the home screen. It was influenced by a website called MMO Champion, which today looks like this. And it has like all this stuff up here and yeah, some of this other stuff. But if you scroll down a little bit, it had just like the, you know, the title of the news article here, and then whatever news was going on. They don't always have the black background. These are just like posts from Blizzard, the maker of that game. Just like if I were to have post from Kabam, I probably would have done the exact same thing with the black background and just orange text instead. And yeah, sometimes it would feature videos and all that kind of stuff. Very influenced by this. These are trackers here, which I still think would be so good to have. Like a lot of these features, they would still be great. But these are blue posts, right? This is the blue post tracker that automatically shows the last messages that Blizzard developers posted on the forums. And I wanted to have something like this too. That way you can keep track of whatever Kabam is saying, because it's so difficult to, if you just go to the forums, how the hell are you supposed to use the forums to stay up to date? It's not good enough in itself, you know? Anyway, enough of that. The other part that I showed in this video, if I remember correctly, was... okay. I was just barely getting into making the characters. This looks so bad. And I thought it was so cool that I figured out how to make it so that if you hover over the characters, it would make the image larger. I was just excited about little things like that at the time, you know? But then, of course, you click on the chat, and similar to Aunt May, it would take you to a page. But these look really ugly. This was version 1. Maybe I'll show you guys what it ended up looking like at some point. I've shown Duck Slug, the creator of Aunt May, essentially like this page, my version of what this looks like. And this is great, but we have like different styles. And of course, I preferred the style that like I went with. Otherwise, I would have went with this. But who knows? Who knows what like people would have enjoyed more? I bet it would just be a personal preference thing, and some people would have preferred this more than what I ended up making. Actually, I'll show you here. Here's what I'll do. I'll show you what I was inspired by if I can find it real quick. I wonder if... And again, I'm talking about not the version you guys saw. I'm talking about the version I ended with. No, this is so different now. What I'm looking at right now is Super Smash Bros. Actually, there was a site for Super Smash Bros. And I thought it was just the official one, which this is, but they must have changed this over time to where it looks like this now. Holy hell, there's so many fighters in Super Smash Bros. I didn't realize there was over 80. But they had one of the versions of their site. I really liked how they had the characters displayed. And it kind of inspired me to follow something similar to it, with a little bit of my own spin on it. But I don't know that I'll be able to find that, so just gonna move on, I guess. But anyway, so the video I just showed you guys, just so you're aware, this is when I was still like just starting out with it all. This video was released June 21st of 2016. So this is when I was still, you know, working full time, just doing whatever I could to learn. I put a lot more time into it, especially after, you know, quitting my job and stuff like that, and just trying to work on it full time. Put a lot more time and effort into it, so it didn't look like complete ass. It just looked like a little bit ass at the end, you know? It just wasn't good enough, though. Anyway, Uh, if it's old, use the Wayback Machine. I mean, I don't know what to search for. It's not worth searching for right now. Like, I don't know what time it was displaying whatever I was influenced by. I have pictures of it. For the longest time, you know, I still had like the development server up and stuff like that, which for those that are not web developers, you essentially go to the website on your computer if you're like developing it on you know, on that computer. It's just not on the internet for other people to go to the site. But when I changed my PCs and everything, I didn't set it up to be able to do that anymore. So I can't show it at the moment, even if I wanted to. But I do still have like pictures that I remember showing. I remember one year, like I was pumped to like show Dave how the site was looking, like Dorky Diggity Dave at Comic-Con, because I knew he had experience with some of that stuff, and I was like, dude, I think it's gonna be really cool. Take a look how it's looking. But I hated it. I was doing it just strictly to learn, and I hated it. So yeah, I learned everything I needed to learn. Like I said, I learned that I wanted to do something else. I think, you know, it's tough for me to comment about like school specifically, about like whether people should or shouldn't go to school, because I think for some people it's like a much faster way to kind of gain that whatever knowledge you're looking for. But what I will say, for those that are maybe a bit younger, or I mean, it doesn't matter what age you are, I guess, because you can go back to school at any age too. But especially those who are thinking about, you know, going into some kind of continued education, going to a college or something like that. It'd be really good if you could figure out beforehand if you're actually genuinely interested in the field that you are going to commit to, because it's expensive, you know? So that'd be the one piece of advice I have. The advice isn't go to school or not go to school. It's like, learn a little bit beforehand, see if you like it, and then decide if school is right for you. But yeah, take a little bit of time. If you're really motivated, you can kind of figure that out during high school maybe. But that's so hard to do while still going to high school and, you know, living your social life and stuff like that. So it might take a little bit of time even, you know, after high school or any age, like I said. But there's a lot of free resources online that you can kind of just turn to, and I was just going through programming tutorials. And if you're thinking about programming, you know, do the same thing, and maybe you're like, dude, I love this. And then maybe for you, school is right, or maybe you can just continue learning on your own if you feel that's sufficient. But I would say at least try to put yourself, because it's so difficult to do, man. That question that we're asked as a kid, like, what do you want to do when you grow up? How do you answer that question? You can't. It's impossible to answer that question until, actually, hold on. Let me backtrack a sec. It's impossible to accurately answer that question until you try. Sometimes it doesn't take that much experience to be like, yep, found it. Or sometimes it could take a bit more experience. But either way, you kind of have to dive in, and luckily we're able to do that basically for free at the moment. It's one of the few things in the world that is probably actually pretty good. BG, what do you want to do when you grow up? Make video games. BG, stop. This is the quest you need to do with 2-star. Oh, is it? Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Wasn't sure when I was going to get there, but I'm here. All right. Yeah, I would have saved a lot of time if I took a gap year before going to uni. Yeah. It's tough though, like as a kid, man, you don't know what the mistake is that you're potentially making, you know? Because there's so much pressure to be like, you know, like, okay, whatever you do now is going to set you up for the rest of your life. And you're like, okay, I hope I don't blow it. Hope I don't waste time wasting a year. Like, I guess I'll just get started. But yeah, sometimes taking that time is what saves you the time. All right, anyway, let me see here. So, what am I supposed? It's just 2-star wasp. Is that the idea? Sorry, by the way. I don't know if anyone was looking for philosophical life advice or about what they want to do in life or career or whatever. But there's the lesson of the day, kids. All right. Is that what this is, though? Yeah. Complete. Okay. So the entire quest. Let me just get out of here real quick. Just want to double confirm that this is the quest. It is. Okay. At Mac, no politics in chat. Yeah, no politics ever here. If that's anything that you're trying to bring to the table, well, don't. There are different tables for that, you know. I just paid for 2.5 years of college just to become a plumber this winter. Hey, dude, plumbing, that's a great industry, man. So congrats on that. It's a great career. I'll never forget it, man. One of like my richest friends growing up. Always had the sickest birthday parties. It was the first time I ever went paintballing. His freaking birthday party was paintballing in the woods. Just took like a dozen of us and like paid for the whole thing. And it was like, what the hell? It was incredible. Father was a plumber. The best colleges here in Brazil are free, thank God. Dude, that's awesome. I didn't know that was a thing. Free? Holy hell. It's incredible. BG, you're going to do a new account speedrun anytime soon. I would love to, but I don't know exactly when I'll be able to. I definitely want to, but I would say not this month, unfortunately. But trust me, I want to so bad. The objectives that are in game right now, they would be insane for a new account run. Just getting to pick a 6-star champion. I mean, I say that, getting to pick a 6-star champ, but like, it wouldn't be that easy to do on a new account. That one objective of like using those 4-star champs to beat that that Ultron, I might just not get those champs. There's a lot of champs in this game, as much as I would try to target them. Or wait, do the other objectives gives those champs? Is that? I forgot that Kabam does that sometimes. Ronin, Taskmaster, Crossbones, Hawkeye, Magneto. Nope, never mind. Yeah, so it might be pretty difficult to pull that off anyway. Might end up being a bust, but it'd be fun to try. They gave the champs in the mail? Oh, what? Okay. Alright, so it wouldn't end up being a bust. It would end up being pretty insane. Honestly, here's the thing about that, though, you guys. That actually takes away from the fun sometimes. If it's like, alright, went through, you know, the first couple chapters. Let's see who the first 4-star is. Or maybe I got lucky out of a premium hero crystal. Instead, it's just like, all right, I opened the mailbox. That's it, you know? So it would be cool because it'd be able to, like, you know, push the limits. But it would also kind of take away the, what makes new account runs so fun and interesting. So I'm not too mad anymore that I'm unable to do it this month. EG, have you ever had any experience in teaching Boy Scouts? I'm guessing that's Boy Scouts. From either juniors or upper class. No, I've never been in the Boy Scouts. So I've never been taught by Boy Scouts or taught them. Or I've never had, like, I don't know if there's like a there's probably programs out there where, like, upperclassmen take freshmen and juniors under their wing or something. Like, I don't know. I don't know if those existed in my school. If they did, I never noticed them, and I was never part of them. But no. In school, I just slept. I was the worst student. The funny thing is, I probably want to learn more than almost anyone that I went to school with. Well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, I'm sure there was tons of kids that wanted to learn. And still do want to learn. But definitely put me up in like the more high up in that wanting to learn kind of mindset. Was no reason to try to make it competitive somehow. That was silly. But anyway, I love to learn, and it's something that I try to do every single day, actively pursuing knowledge. But in school, I just had no desire whatsoever to learn any of the things that I was being taught. Even that's a little bit too extreme to say. There were some things that interested me, but the vast majority I just did not care about. Or I didn't know how I was going to apply to things that I cared about. And some of the classes that I was, like, you know, had more interest in, they just moved so slow. It was a snail's pace. And I just felt like I was trapped somewhere that I didn't want to be. And I was just too tired from playing video games all night. So I just went to sleep every day. Through almost every single one of my classes. And that was me as a student. I don't recommend it. Study hard, kids, and all that stuff. What I learned a little bit later in life, after high school, is it's not always about what you're learning. Just the process of learning how to learn in itself is invaluable. Or learning how to work hard, even. If you have a job at, I don't know, I'm going to say McDonald's. Not to put anyone down if they're working at McDonald's right now, but it's usually seen as like as entry level of a job as it gets, you know, fast food. With my old mindset, I would have been like, this place sucks. I mean, I still would have said this place sucks no matter what. You know? But, like, I don't know that I would have tried so hard and stuff like that. But with, like, the newer mindset, I'd have been like, no, man, I'm gonna I'm going to bust my ass because there's things I can learn here. And that will carry forward for the rest of my life. I'll try not to get taken advantage of because that doesn't feel good either. Where, like, you work harder than other people and then your boss rewards you by giving you more work and responsibilities and not so much more pay. And that feels real bad. But work hard enough at least to take whatever skills you can from the job. Just things like working with others. All right, this challenge, Clarissa, excellent challenge, but it is now complete. But yeah, dealing with different personalities out in the real world, not in like some classroom environment that doesn't actually replicate the real world. Learning how to deal with a-hole customers and learning how to even just like manage your own emotions in those situations. All those skills, they'll carry forward for the rest of your life. All right, Danny M, thank you very much for the pound. Saying, BG, you don't need to do the 4-star one to get the 6-star champ. Really? There's 8 objectives and you only need 7 done for it. What? That's crazy. Did not even realize that. Okay. Welp, 1 down then, 6 to go. I probably will end up doing all of them, but interesting. I'm gonna save it right now. I'm not gonna claim it because then it'll be here forever, Clarissa. All right, Marksy, thank you very much for the 10 saying, hey, BG, sent you a tweet. Okay. Marksy, what do we got? Hey, BG, happy to catch the stream. Opened 2 of the new 7-star crystals and got Scarlet Witch from one of them. Also, who should I rank 2? I was thinking of Vision since he's awakened, but Tarax is Sig 80. So I'm not sure. Plus, the other 2 are fun champs I like. Well, there's nothing better than ranking up fun champs that you like. But Dude, getting Scarlet Witch. Domino. Yeah, man, that's pretty awesome stuff right there. Congrats on the Scarlet Witch. So I'm a pretty big fan of Arcus. It's hard for me to recommend Arcus to other people. It's hard for me to recommend Arcus because I don't think he's like that strong. I think offensively I enjoy playing him because he's got power gain. He feels a little bit like a Mystic champion even though he's cosmic. So he's got like a little bit of the best of both worlds going for him. And yeah, I find that to be really fun. He reminds me of a different version of Hyperion. A weaker version of Hyperion, I would say. But also just a different version. And defensively, that's probably where he's best suited, is just on defense. If this champion was made with like current day mindset from Kabam, where they're just making every defender stupid strong, it feels like, then this guy would be nuts. But even as is, like, he's still fairly strong. He's got a lot of power gain. It's just that he's also easily countered by a lot of the Mystic champs. So I don't think he's that strong. That said, like I said, I like him a lot. So if it were me, I'd be going Arcus. That said, Shocker, between Shocker and Mysterio, I really like Shocker too. And for me, the choice would either be between Arcus and Shocker, or I would just go Arcus just because, again, I like him a lot. But if I'm recommending to other people, I would say Shocker. He's very strong and also really fun to play. The Terax that you have here being Sig 80, that's nice and all. And I wouldn't call him like useless by any means or anything. But he's also not the hardest champ to counter. And his Awaken ability, I mean, it is nice having him sigged up for like the times you want to use him offensively is nice. But at the end of the day, I think he's still mostly a defensive champ in nature anyway. So I don't think I would choose him over some of the other champs they have here. Like I said, for me, it would be if I'm recommending to other people, Shocker would be the first on the list. If I'm going with just my gut of what I like Arceus. I actually like that he's Sig 20 as well. With a champ like Arceus, it's kind of better for him to be lower Sig. Because... Arceus, where are... Here we go. His Awaken ability says, whenever Arceus gains a non-damaging debuff, like a parry stun, he has a chance to purify one of each non-damaging debuffs on him. This can trigger more... It cannot trigger more than once every 9.5 seconds. So, if he is Sig 200, the opponent can guarantee that like the next debuff that they apply is going to get shrugged off. However, if he is Sig 20 and it's only 30% chance, well, sometimes he's going to shrug that parry and other times he's not. And it's going to make the person fighting your Arceus kind of second guess, like, can I go in after this parry or not, you know? They have to play around it a little bit more. Takes a little bit more effort. Like I said, though, he is countered by a lot of, Mystic champs in particular, though. So I wouldn't expect the world out of him either way. But yeah, that's some of my thoughts on it, at least. Good luck with making the decision ultimately. And dude, thank you so much once again for the 10. Okay, what is next here on the list? Complete back issues, Ultron Assault, Chapter 3, Quest 3, Avengers Assemble on classic difficulty using only 2-star Medusa. Ultron Assault, Chapter 3, Quest 3. I don't think I unlocked this on classic either. Oh, no. I thought man. Dang it. Alright, well, let's start clearing this out. It's kind of good that there's a reason to go back to like do some of this content. That's right. Wait a minute. Is it still... Am I losing my mind here? Where is my... Hold on, is it because... Oh, it's because you cap out at 6 stars? Are you... What? Hold on a second, man. Yeah. I was like, where's my Hulk? Oh my god. Alright. No Hulk to be found. Got it. Well, I'm still going to put Hulk in. It's just going to be a lower version of Hulk. And Herc's going to run the show, I guess. Alright. I was like, science champs are available. Why can't I... Never mind. Alright. I'm doing the Women of Power challenge right now. 4-star Crossbones is killing the path for me. So far, real easy. Dude, Crossbones is a beast. He's so strong. He's so very, very strong. EG, you look like the type of person that would consider to start an orchestra of your own or have options and start a band of your own. What would your band name be? Who's playing the bass? Dude, coming up with a band name is so tough. First off, there's no better name out there than Chemical Toilet, but that's already taken by the guys from Always Sunny. I actually technically did start I don't want to say the name of my band, because there's still a chance that one day I would actually start that band. But I'll just say it'd be fun as hell to be in a band. An orchestra, I have no desire to start something like that. That takes a level of understanding of music that I do not possess. But a band? Oh yeah. Just a regular band with like 3 to 5 members in it or something like that. Oh hell yeah. I don't know who would play bass. My buddy Joe growing up is someone that I played with a lot, and he was a bass player. And I think he works for NASA now or something like that. The dude was smart as hell. And I'd probably call him up and be like, yo, man, it's been a very long time. How are you doing? You still rocking the bass or what? Band name, I don't watch a lot of anime. Oh, I don't watch a lot of anime. It's not a bad name. I did, however, hear about the Dragon Ball Z guy. R.I.P., man. Thinking about Strawberry Latte as a bad name? Okay. You dig strawberry lattes, or is it just like the ring of it? Just tell him to quit NASA to join your garage band. He might. He might. He had a band that would actually play shows and stuff through high school. And I remember going to one of the shows, and that was one of the first tickets I ever got. Was it my actual first? I can't remember. It might. I don't think it was my actual first, but I think it was maybe like my second or third I ever got or something. So it was out in the middle of nowhere in Jersey, at least to me. I had never been wherever this place was. And this is before like GPS, you know? And even like cell phones, like I don't like cell phones existed, but I don't even think I had one. And you know, we just had like printed out MapQuest or something like that. So after the show, I was following them home. And it's one of those situations where you're like, as you're pulling up to a light, it's like a left turn that you have to make getting through the light, right? And you know, he goes through it, but the light is changing yellow as he's going through it. And by the time I go through it, it was red. I still feel like it was yellow when I like crossed over the line. Like I feel like I was technically good, but it was like, oh man, you would have had to play the instant slow-mo replay to really tell. And yeah, anyway, of course a cop was sitting there. And normally in those situations, of course, man, I'm just gonna stop. Like I don't want to I wasn't trying to go through a red light, but I'm like, dude, I have no idea where we are right now. We gotta follow him, you know? BG check X, please. Dab. What you got? Rank up stealthy trust. All right, I'm out of here. Listen, 31 seconds against Photon, huh? But you didn't finish with a full yellow bar, and therefore I will not rank up stealthy. You lost 0.01% of your life. Your pitch line, NASA may have space in your heart, but the bass is tugging at your heartstrings. Don't worry, I'm already warming up to run. Okay, good. Is Aegon the best champ in the game? For what? This game has very different things that you do in it. Even though we're just fighting everywhere we go. The content is still different. And is he the best champ in the game for a portion of the player base to get through Necropolis with? Sure. Is he the best champ in the game to do to fight in Battlegrounds? Some would argue he's the worst. Or at least in the bottom 15 champs in the game or something. Aegon is very specific to marathon style content where you're in one quest for hours at a time. EG, did you watch or have plans to watch Dune? Nah. I don't know that movie's it seems cool, but I don't know if it's my type of movie. So I don't really have any plans to. Maybe at some point I would. But I'm not really a big movie guy anyway. Please remember, no spoilers in the chat. Don't even say if you loved it or hated it or whatever. It sets expectations up, and even that can sometimes make the experience slightly different. Although I suppose at this point most people have probably heard people talk about the movie one way or another. Yo, Alan sending over a book. Alan, what's up, dude? Oh, I should say hello, Baldy. Finally took Fury to rank 4 kinda late, huh? Too bad I don't like boring rank ups. Do you think that's a boring rank up? Taking Fury to rank 4? Okay, yeah, I kind of agree. It is a little bit of a boring rank up, but he's so good. Especially on defense. I still don't really care for playing him offensively. Which is a shame, because I know some people love playing him offensively. But, I don't care for it too much. But yeah, congrats on the rank up. Still an extremely solid rank up. Yes, I have a rank 5 King Groot. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the real rank up right there. Just watched the OG Dumb and Dumber. It was much betterment. OG Dumb and Dumber is an amazing movie. I watch that movie probably once every few years. I don't know the last time I saw it. Might have not been that long ago. I still can't remember. But yeah, I love that movie. Favorite MCOC streamer, love your content. Owen, dude, thank you. 2-star Guillotine versus the big Venom was toxic. Had to retry so many times because AI was nasty. I tried it a few times earlier today on stream. It the best I did was getting him halfway down, and then I slipped, and yeah, I'll take him down another time. Why haven't I seen 7-star rank 4 or 5 in the game? Don't exist yet. Kabam, even if a star level is available in game, they typically only allow players to ascend. I gotta stop using the word ascend now that like ascension is in the game. They typically only allow players to rank their champions up to like another like higher rank once every year and a half, something like that. And yeah, right now rank 3 is the highest. The expectation is that perhaps in like December of this year, we'll see like the first rank 4 hit the game or something. And especially when that rank is like brand new, oh my god, you're gonna have to sell 5 kidneys. Selling your own isn't gonna be enough. You have to sell at least 5 kidneys. Even I'm underpricing it, honestly. If I had to Google the average price of a kidney, you probably have to sell more than 5 of those things. You need a lot of money is what I'm getting at. But then it opens up via other means like content and stuff like that. And hey, technically I guess rank 3s, the first one ever was not via money. It was the Battle Realm Brawl. Fintech got the first one ever for winning that tournament. And then after that it was Necropolis. So it's not always first one available for money. All right, Alan with another buck. Alan, thank you very much. Saying, I mean, I also have a rank 5 stripe for the Mutant Abyss. And I still haven't done it. And a rank 4 Miles. But I love Miles. Okay. Hey, man. That content ain't going anywhere. You can always knock that out whenever you feel like it. The old Strife rank up, huh? One of these days, maybe I need to give Strife more of a chance. I take it back immediately. I give Strife enough chance. Not my champ. But I like that other people like him. He looks super cool. Yeah, not my champ personally. BG, do you think it's better to have more than one female to play backup as to singers or guitarists to help support the sound of your band? I don't know what you mean. The band, the lead singer could be a lady. The whole band could be ladies. That's the nice thing about music is it's not like other activities where it's sometimes better suited to be a guy or a gal or whatever, you know? I would just take people that are cool and want to create a sound that I think is cool. But yeah, I don't really have a band anyway, so I have no intentions of starting a band anytime soon. I don't even have a drum set anymore, so you know. One day I will get that back. Arch Enemy has a badass chick singer. I've definitely heard of that band before. I've definitely heard of some of their songs, but I can't really hear the sound of their band in my head at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. There's lots of there's lots of I mean, I would still say, I guess, probably still listen to like metal bands are still more like male dominated as like a genre of music. So just in general, since that's my favorite genre of music, that's what I listen to more. But I don't even know that I would make a metal band. I don't think I would. I don't think it would be one genre if I started a band ideally. Will 8-star frames be green? I don't know. Possibly. The 8-star crystal, I don't know if you saw the original form of it. It was green, and it looked disgusting. It looked like it looks like a giant booger that had crystallized out in the sun, dried up, and all gross and crusty like. In some ways it was awesome, but in many ways I'm so happy they changed it because it looked terrible. GG, did you collect your daily Valiant crystal? I didn't. Let me go do that. Daily Valiant crystal at this stupid website. Let me see here. Oh, gonna log in. Do you guys have to log in every time too, or does the website keep anyone logged in? Is it because you can purchase things here that they don't want to keep you logged in or something? Okay, Valiant Daily Crystal, get free. Done. Oh, you know what I haven't done today either? The arena. So if you had a band and you were signed to an industry, I wouldn't sign with anyone. How would explain to your bandmates that you were chosen to be the rising star? How would your bandmates react? They wouldn't, because I wouldn't sign with anyone. Unless it was like, I don't know, they were also friends who had started whatever I signed to or something like that. If it was like a record label like that, where I also got like a portion of the, like, I don't know, it'd have to be like an amazing deal or something. But I don't know, maybe I'm speaking out of my ass here because I don't have any experience in the actual music industry, but I would imagine it's at least somewhat similar to a little bit the way YouTube works, where like you just make stuff and put it out there now. You don't need someone else to distribute music for you anymore. As a matter of fact, the first place I would upload my music to is YouTube. And I would probably make music videos for maybe every song, maybe not. Maybe that'd be too much. But I would make a lot of music videos because they'd be really fun to make. Alan, thank you for another book. Saying I had to fight a rank 3 photon in my arenas. Had to do 3 runs and lost my streak. Ah, brutal. That was a bummer. These difficult ass defenders in arena, making life a problem. Sorry to hear that, man. Thank you for the book, though. Did you like Airwalker? No. Hello, BG. Hope you're having a good time. X, please, if possible. Yo, White Mummy in the house. What up, Mr. Mummy? Hang on. Let me just drop a quick special 2 on this guy before I go to Twitter. It's that second hit of the special 2 that I love so much. The double kick, you know? What in the... It's Aunt May! Aunt May in game! Oh man, dude. The awakened ability of kindness. I was trying to see if there's other abilities. Here we go. Great responsibility. I was trying to figure out what other Easter eggs he snuck in here. That's pretty great. You guys think Aunt May will actually be a playable character at some point? Ooh, better question. Does Aunt May ever turn into like a superhero in the comics or something? There's got to be like some alternate Spidey universe where Aunt May just like... Aunt May is the one that gets bit by a spider or something like that, or does something. That's pretty cool though, Mummy. Pretty cool indeed. Didn't they do a joke tease of Aunt May, Herald of Galactus? Did they? That sounds vaguely familiar now that you mention it, but I don't remember the details. Spider Ma'am. There it is. Spider May exist? If you hadn't heard of August Burns Red, I have heard of them. I suggest you check them out. All albums are great. I have heard of them. It's been a while since I heard them, but I think I saw them live even once or twice. Do they have... Is their drummer a singer as well? Or am I thinking of a different band? Maybe thinking of a different band. But yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I heard them. I don't think they were the band for me kind of thing. Nothing against them, just, you know, music, so subjective. I can't believe I wasn't parrying with Shuri here. All those hits, I'm like, dude, I'm doing no damage. What am I doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing. Not parrying. You know what? I don't gotta bait this special one out of this guy, because I'm about to have some guaranteed crits and a striker available, and that's all I need. There we go. No, that might be Atreyu. No. I mean, I've heard of Atreyu as well. They were one of the first bands that I got into that were, I guess, metal. I don't know if there's a different genre that they would fall under, but when I started listening to a little bit more of that style of music, Atreyu was one of the first I had come across. No, I can't think of what I'm thinking about if it's not August Burns Red. I feel like it's something with an A. Not Atreyu, though. I don't know. Okay. I'm set up to do another challenge. It takes some time to set these up. At least I got the arena done and all that. Didn't forget. Just barely didn't forget. So still on track for that. But it is pretty late, you guys. So I think I'm going to be calling it here. Bruh, do the special objectives. I'm trying to follow along. I was, man. That was the entire stream outside of those arena matches. It's just they take a long time to set up, like I was saying. I was on my way to doing the next one. The next one that I was trying to do is... Oh god, it put them out of order. I was trying to do this one at the top of the screen. Chapter 3, Quest 3 of the Ultron's Assault back issues. And it's the final quest, so it takes time to get there. But, it's late. So, I am gonna call it a night here, you guys. Before I go, though, shout out to my good buddy Enzo for being tonight's biggest D. Enzo, love you, buddy. And yeah, thank you to everyone else as well. I will, I'll see you guys. You can get banned from the streams? Yeah. What are you doing there? You're questioning if you're getting banned or not. Do we ban this individual? What are they up to before I go? You really just keep saying peeing right now? We don't need to know, man. I read it the first time. I don't know what more you want me to do with that. So please don't say that anymore. Okay? Night Hollywood, Dragon Dagger. Good night. Alright, anyway. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Night, everybody.